Well, it's starting to get dark now. I guess this is as good of a place as any to rest and bunker down for the night. It's only our first day of travel, so we still have about a day and a half on foot until we reach the old burnt-down town of Ravenfell. That's the place that Hammond and his group went looking, I think. If he's gonna be anywhere, it's around that place. Well, we half-bloods don't really dare go any further than that. At least north. The rest of the way up is just human territory. All the other cities and roads they use. No point. Any further north and half-bloods are just gonna risk themselves getting taken away to the cities. At least, that's what I heard. I've been lucky to have been born and raised south of the mountain pass all my life. But I still know the way of the city humans. Hammond does too. That's why it's so odd that he would have went this close to their lands anyway. I mean, I do remember playing in the ruins of Ravenfell together when we were a bit younger. But even then, we knew not to go that far north. Huh? Oh, yeah. It's a crazy story. You see, Ham and I went down there and we kinda climbed through all the burnt houses and old ruined temples and stuff. But that was back when it was first abandoned. And the ashes were still hot. We went and looked for anything we can sort of salvage just to survive out there in the forests. Evidently, it was a human village when we were really young, but around the same time Ham and I were about 15 or 16, the stories say a young dragon girl came down to play with the humans from the Sky Palace. No one knows why, but by the end of the day, the dragon girl had started a fire that burnt down the entire village. No one knows if it was an accident or on purpose either. Every story you hear is going to be different. Ham says the humans will tell you she did it on purpose. All their books say she lost a game or got angry against some human girls her age. Or that she only did it because she's like, you know, an evil dragon. But half-bloods say that it's because she wasn't old enough to control her flame breath just yet. The dragons are, like, different than normal half-bloods because they can do stuff like that, like crazy stuff, like breathe fire and ice and... yeah, you get it. It's... so, you know, yeah. But that she only came down because she wanted to play with other girls her age. No one really knows which is true, but I don't think that she did it on purpose, personally. Well, it's 'cause you see, not many people know, especially the city humans, but the village humans of Ravenfell, they weren't really bad to half-bloods back then, from what I'm told. They were more indifferent. They didn't use them or capture them. It was kind of like coexisting apart. It's not, you know, good, but it's not as bad as, you know, Montel. I think the dragon girl just wanted to make friends with the humans, but then a terrible accident happened. And dragon fire burns a lot hotter and more powerful than regular fire, too. So, it's spreading throughout a poor village made of straw and wood. It's just, it was very unfortunate, yeah. Yeah. But after that, some half-bloods like me and Ham came here to see what they left behind after they all went away, or, you know, burnt, and, you know, yeah. And another cool thing is from just standing in, like, the center of the village, if you look up towards the mountains, you can see the Dragon Sky Palace just up there, among the clouds. The people of that village the whole time living and being able to see a magnificent half-blood kingdom that they can't easily reach without wings. But, it looks so cool. Like a castle that's up there, just swirling around in the skies. Resting on top of a beautiful, ginormous mountain. When we were younger, my brother and I always wanted to go up there and see what it looked like up close. Or even sneak inside. We thought the dragons were the coolest things ever. The half-bloods that are able to fight back against the humans. And win. Half-bloods able to break away and make their own freedom. Because they're that powerful. And they can fly. It was like a dream of ours. It still is. That's why when we find him, I want to take him to see the dragons in the Sky Palace. Even if we have to sneak there, I still want to see it. With him. And maybe we can even meet the dragon girl and ask her about the city so we actually know what happened. She's about our age anyways. So, maybe we could be friends even. Oh, what I would give to be able to just fly up there one day. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're still trying to figure out how to use those wings of yours. I'm sorry about all the talk about wanting to fly and flying and stuff. But you know, I know that one day you'll be able to soar around the skies just like the dragons. I'm sure of it. You'll be a natural. And hey, you know what? When you do learn, you'll be able to fly up to the Sky Palace. Just like the dragons do. Maybe one day, you can use your wings to take me and Ham up there too. We can go meet the dragons together. I want to see if they're as cool in person too. Well, then, that's all the more motivation to keep practicing. I know one day you'll be right there in the sky as if it's second nature. Calling it now. Yeah. I just wish we could find Hammond soon. So we can show him too, you know? It's not the same without him. Yeah. You know, I've been talking a lot, but mostly it's just to distract me from him being gone. It's been over a week. Little Angel, if he was going to come back, then I just know something happened. Or else he would be back home by now, you know? And it's scary. My only brother, and he might be... No, I can't think like that. Hammond is strong. He would figure out a way in any situation. He always has and he always will. No matter what, That's just who he is. I don't need to worry about him. And you know what? You know what? He's probably just helping another half-blood out or something. I shouldn't just jump to the worst conclusions. There's so many good explanations, too. Yeah, you're right. It's better to stay positive than let it get the best of me. Thanks. I mean it. Really. But I guess that's enough of my rambling and worries. If we're gonna camp here for the night, we should start a fire and get some food. We're still far enough south that most humans won't be this far into the southern wilderness. So, if you want to get the food ready, I can go find some wood for the fire. And I can show you how to start one with nothing but a string and some dry, fluffy wood. Oh, it's a trick my brother taught me. See, I told you he was clever too, didn't I? Yeah, he really is the best. I honestly can't wait for you to meet him too. Oh, he's such a great guy. And nice. Oh, I'm sure you'd like him. Speaking of, I wonder what he's doing right now. Probably same as us. At camp and helping someone who needs it. 'Cause that's just who he is. The world could use more guys like my brother. I'm sure he's probably just sinking his teeth into a nice chunk of meat or something as we speak.
And it looks like the Savage Airman has the upper hand in this round, folks. We didn't place your bets on the Panther because it's looking grim for him. And another victory goes to Hammond, the Hungry.